viewers of GTR. We welcome you all back to the Ladies Avenue. How we always do it, this and every Fridays at exactly 11 o'clock a.m. GMT. An interactive, interesting 30-minute show. As you all know, I answer to the name Ohima Chimode. How is your days going? How is your weekends going? How is the Christmas weather treating you? Hamatane de abapa, hamatana banka sankasa. Eya yebenya code ne katani yenya. Eya yebebo wanu so yenya. Eya yebese sneezing yenya. Chese nipa bako. All combinations yenya nina. So please, when your nose marks are now their katawana. It's answer yeah yebo wanu. This is the matter of manners or etiquette or courtesy or whatever. Because your bowana, we are your brain into you. Who says a katayano and now say bibisano? Into ye move back on a katayano. So please, all call public places are our bombardier, so wouldn't nose marks a butu one so to avoid any kind of diseases. Christmas na yegusu di na me say when the man kasa your eyes will see. So enya se me kasa bebre so ati ase one kasa we ni be hu Christmas ni the mo sika no ma shase di na wa viewers ma mo hwemia. You can see everything is written poverty nothing. I'm not enjoying this Christmas, but for someone I know, oh my god, she's really looking good. Jokes aside, she's really looking good. You can just imagine. Okay, so in today's episode of the Ladies Avenue, now come back as a last episode of Ladies Avenue, so yeah, mommy permission to me in today's episode of the Ladies Avenue. We will be discussing a lady who is in love, who is having an affair with the uncle, and yet when I uncle no, we nipa uncle yes, we busini uncle, papinia uncle, and nayeka, and ya when I uncle no nayeka. So I am having an affair with my uncle. And I can uncle. I'm saying Nigeria for I can uncle. Uncle. And I am having an affair with my uncle. That is what today we will be discussing. But before we move straight into the conversation, we would like to acknowledge our sponsors. BB Superfine Bakery, Thames Metal Corporation, GTL Sounds, If You Lounge, and Jovi Homes. BB Superfine Bakery, Thames Metal Corporation, GTL Sounds, If You Launch, and Jovi Homes. If you also want to run an AD with us, you can simply send in your details via our email contact@GhanaTalksRadio. contact@GhanaTalksRadio.com. W. contact@GhanaTalksRadio@gmail.com. And so no, yeah, and Josie Kabe for this is Christmas promo for la four, and so they buy a better swam say who any Easter then na a better swam and see Mombra na Momberani AD with us. As always, I have with me Ohima Lillian and also Gertrude. And na yebeka yetia bubom. Na yaka same way. I am having an affair with my uncle. And Ohima Lillian.
Yes.
Hey, Pacha DJ welcome Pacha for come and it's Ohima Lillian kwa so and then you can't to me so
yeah.
Oh why fe.
Me das.
Just a one way dear.
So why you fe say yeah.
Who say nipa dear or so o feel good o comfort na no so comfort
no why say no. I've been seeing that nowadays. Anytime that you come to the office, you're wearing white.
I say white
to so it stands for plenty things.
Yes.
Maybe expect a wobby. Ebi so expect cash be. Ebi so our be never so. Ebi so do you understand?
Yeah, me too. I say
you're blessed. My sister, you're blessed.
Hallelujah.
I have to tap in your blessing.
You want to
tap.
So if it's award, you tapping?
No.
Award that you not tapping?
Money, I tap. Traveling, I tap.
Marianne is funny. Gertrude.
Hi.
Hi. Hope everything is cool.
Yes, thank you.
All right. So today I'll be starting with Gertrude. Having an affair with my uncle. Let me say it that way. This lady reached out and she was like, she's having an affair with the uncle. She knows deep down that what she's doing, it isn't right.
Yeah.
But for some reasons, now she's really in love with the uncle. She doesn't know what to do. People are also saying it's a bad thing because this is a case where it's like incest. You are committing incest or something like that, because you can't be having a sexual relationship or romantic relationship with your blood.
Yeah.
Talk more of your father's brother. So you see. So Gertrude, I'll be starting with you. I will get your own point of view. Then we move to Ohima Lillian.
Well, I mean, just like you said, I don't think she's okay. I think sometimes when we talk about some of these things, we don't look at the persons involved, like mental health. Like, I think sometimes most of the things that I read or most of the things that people do, I think there's a mental health somewhere. Because there's no way you can have an affair with your uncle and like even, I don't know, it's just like you said, it's incest and it's just not right. And I'm beginning to wonder what actually led her to that point, because before you begin a relationship with someone, maybe you kind of like talk, or you see like, you know, if this person is someone that maybe I want to be with and things like that. So is it because maybe the uncle, she's attracted to the uncle like physically, or is it because of maybe the uncle was providing her needs when her dad wasn't, or her family wasn't able to? I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to understand how this relationship came about, because it's definitely wrong. And I would have loved to hear like more details about this story, just like other than I'm having a relationship with my uncle, because most times some of these things start like maybe, oh, like my uncle is nice, he's always buying me gifts, he's this, that. I don't know, maybe they lived together at a point and then I don't know, it's just weird and wrong. Yeah, that's really pretty much all I have to say.
Okay. You see, sometimes with this kind of uncle relationship, cousin, and maybe brother, sometimes it really happens when it's either one of them is staying with each other, maybe fitting in collaborating or something.
Taking care of.
Yes, and I don't know. I don't know if sometimes I feel that it's the adult's fault, because at this my age, there's no way I'll go and stay with my uncle and develop feelings for my uncle. Whilst I know he's my uncle. But if I say me akola and I mean nyama maybe me uncle the best shamase. Nyama or Becky catcher me, nyama or name be and that relationship will come about.
Yeah.
There's sometimes it's in two ways. It's either one becomes traumatized and either one falls in love. But in this case, this young lady fell in love with the uncle. Ebi mo ha mo uncle na say omo buseni bi ne omo ye bibia. They grow up to either hate ladies or they grow up to hate men. But in this case, they were falling in love.
Omo. Uncle in love.
Uncle in love.
Okay, so with this, it could be maybe the uncle was taking care of the girl since when she was a kid or something, or as she said, it could be the uncle was there for her so many times and all that, and it's been happening. We have people that go through similar issues like this, and in all, me, I would say it's a sin to have an affair, or it's an abomination to have an affair with maybe your family member, whether from your mom's side or maybe from your dad's side. It's totally wrong. You see, we've been hearing that people have sex or maybe have an affair with maybe their brother, their sister, their uncle and all that. But for you to develop, for you to feel something for your uncle, hey, then uncle, show us the process, the steps, because it's not easy. She know perfectly well that it's not good, but she's in it. And I feel like most people hate the fact that for them to accept somebody out of their family is very hard for them. We have ladies, their perception, their mindset is that, oh, send me the back if you come here marry my dear, to avoid those broken hearts and those stuff. But that's not a good thing to do. To have an affair with your uncle, no, it's totally wrong. No matter what, I'm sure maybe the uncle was there for the girl. Do you know that sometimes when you draw closer to someone, maybe your family member, the person is paying there your fees, everything, you just develop something for the person. Some people even love, care, respect their uncles more than their mother and dad.
Exactly.
How they talk to their uncle, the way they give them the respect is different from how they give their respect to their mom or their dad. Is I don't know, dear, but anybody who fell in love with their uncle, their brother, their sister, even some people sleep with their mother, and it's going on. Father sleeping with their daughters, it's going on.
And you classified that as witchcraft.
Okay. Because someone kita fear, you can never have an affair with your own blood, no matter what.
Wow.
We have brothers having sex with their own sisters. Say ni anabeko palama boy bi arenedi ono abere na ade. Eye be ye. Oh yeah, bonsam. It's not good. It's an abomination. I'm sure maybe some countries they allow that, but here in Ghana we don't practice that. And yet that's why like who say maybe your own daughter, you have sex with your own daughter, true.
Yes. But with what we are saying that in other countries is acceptable, but here in
some
Ghana,
people, but me, I don't know the country.
In Ghana here, I learned that in some tree, I don't know, means me can't asante and not fancy because I'm not really sure, but let me classify all as tree for. Okay. I learned that in some tree regions, it's normal for you to be in love with your cousin.
Oh, me, that one, I don't know. Okay. I really don't know. All I know is that it's abomination. In case maybe you are living in the area or maybe a community or something, you see those villages. So baby here, and when the chief is aware of it, it was so young mama because udi a fee a chrono. The things that they are doing it ain't mean pepe. I think that was 3 months ago. Similar thing like this. That one crampo is the husband. The husband has sex with the in-law.
Wow. The mom?
In-law, the mother-in-law. He has sex with the mom.
It's still sleeping
and
the
now
wife.
The woman is pregnant.
Oh.
Can you believe?
Wow. Men.
Some men. Something like this.
What you were saying about the Ashantis, what I know is that I think in the olden days, or I don't know, I'm not sure if it still happens, but like uncles are allowed to marry their nieces, like what I say, so that I think the idea behind that was to keep, like, if there's any fortune or any property in the family, they don't want it to go outside, so they want to like keep it within the family. That's what I know, but I don't know if it's still practiced. But I think maybe, but not as much. But yeah, I mean, an uncle marrying niece was a popular like tradition.
Wow.
That I know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow. It's there. I heard it. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But how can your dad's younger brother?
Yeah. Oh, some people even have an affair with their mom, like their mom's brother, those uncles and those types, and it's going on. But me, no, as witchcraft, obi obey say be na bibi kokoshe ni ase, because one something like this, one.
Okay, sometimes when you said that it's witchcraft, I would agree with you, because sometimes someone would commit a hideous crime and you would be like, "Oh, that's not your dream." Who say, "I didn't see it. How did this happen?" I see my brother, my own brother. Then I started developing feelings for my brother. How is that possible?
Trying to touch the person and all that.
Okay, sometimes I had a friend who came to tell me something she was going through, that at some point, start only, no, say we are called Doko now back. Moon Shashay, and also one, papa. Onufuni na ne papa susum
papa ni bibi she ni ase
enti onye no ya kola na she felt that it was normal.
Okay.
But as she was growing up, she started developing breasts and
the hips is coming and those stuff. Okay.
One say we started bono for ne one who say na neba, like you are very 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 concerned about your body.
Yeah.
But still, the father was still doing it, touching her. She was uncomfortable, and still the father was still doing it. And I told her that it's either that your father thinks it's normal, but to me, it doesn't make sense.
So she has to report. To the mother or someone close to the dad. That's what my dad is doing, because if you don't report,
sometimes some mothers, they don't believe their kids when they say that, when they accuse their parents of that.
Then say phone. When maybe the day that you go and take your bath or something, just set something. Phone be baby, so that your mom will believe it. That is what your dad has been doing, because it's not good. And yet, Ghana will arrest you if you do that act. Do you understand? Like if you practice
molesting indirectly. Yes. And there was this story of a man who was molesting the kid in a bucket where they found it.
Oh God.
Mommy said anytime you have a say so she didn't understand. She went to the hospital. They were also not finding anything wrong with it. And Sana
one day.
Now mommy wedding in your so Papa ni said, so why didn't she knock when she was entering? How can I knock in my own house?
And I'm sure right now, social media so calm, because sometimes when they're listening to all that, they feel like, oh, it's normal. Let me try some. Yes. Let me also do some and see how it feels. Wow. But baby, oh yes, baby, now with fiance because of this, they have an affair with maybe their own blood. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, so let me move back to Gertrude. But before then, if you just joined, your live on Ghana Talks Radio, live on our YouTube and Facebook page, we're having the discussion. I'm in love with my uncle. That is the discussion we're having. Okay, so Gertrude, with this thing, how would we remedy this situation? Now the lady is in love with the uncle. So how can we remedy this situation? How can one come out of such, should I say, a devilish relationship? Yes. So how can one come out of such relationships?
Oh, I think she just needs to snap out of it. I mean, I don't think being in love with someone, like, you can. First of all, it's not right, and the fact that you're using being in love and uncle in the same sentence is even wrong. So if she needs to seek therapy or whatever it is, she needs to, because I don't know what the uncle did to convince her or vice versa. I really don't know. Like I said, we don't have much detail, but she needs to snap out of it. Like, that's really what I can say, because I mean, I don't know how long they've also been dating or been in that relationship, but it's abominable. It's just not right. Even, I'm not even arguing this from the religious point of view. It's just like morally or ethically, like, it's just like, it's just wrong. So she needs to like seek help, and also like try as much as possible to I don't know, get out of it. If she has to block the uncle, she has to change like where she lives, or like relocate, whatever it is. Like, because if you're trying to, you know, break ties or whatever with someone, sometimes not seeing them helps a lot. So like they don't have the means to contact you or come to your house or come to your place of work, things like that. So she needs to seek help, and she needs to also like take measures herself to ensure that this madness ends before it's too late.
This madness has to end before it's too late.
Yes, she need a hot slap.
To send her back to Reset Factory.
Will be stable. She just need a hot slap.
How can you be in love with your uncle?
It not be juju.
Not be juju.
Be that. How is this normal?
Wow. Okay, so Lillian.
Okay, so I think she has to delete. In fact, she has to make her mind like.
But since she's seen in love, being in love is a very, very, very strong
right
thing.
Now, I think for me, my side, all I have to tell her is that she should just.
Then you add your final words.
She should just distance herself. She should just make it like the uncle is no more. The uncle is dead. When accidents been a year.
But we need to any panel.
So she has to distance herself from the uncle. Maybe they all live at Anya on free honor. Uncle baby to say Balaga.
Hey,
go and stay there.
Okay.
See, like you be in a relationship with someone and right now you just want to leave. She should just come up with something. Talk to someone. I'm in love with my uncle and it's not good, but I don't know what to do. For the person to advise her properly. But that one crying, she has to distance herself. Maybe if they are living in the same house, uncle into baby, where the uncle will not even know a whereabouts or something, just distance. Delete. It's about the mind. But I'm sure she's not ready to change. So what you said.
The mind.
Oh yes, it's all parts. It's all parts.
The heart is stronger than the.
Stop loving your uncle. Delete. Let me use the word delete. Okay. Delete your uncle from your head because it's not a good thing. What if she also gave birth and right now the daughter is also in this process? Will she be happy? No. So she has to distance herself. Delete the uncle from it. So my final word is that in all, send me kind of be some. Kum Chacha will say totally badadash. Do you understand? It's not good. It's not right to have an affair. You shouldn't even think of that in the first place. Develop a feelings for your own blood, your relative. It's totally wrong. Because Ghana here so sad, you know. You bet you what to. And anybody who tried that on you, you have to report them. You will police station. Go and report them. Catch any pan. And I'm sure most ladies, they are afraid to voice out because they threaten them that if you let somebody here, a third party or a third person here, I'll just kill you. I'll do this to you. I'll even create something, lie to you that you are the one. I quite say papa penny na akola ketekete. Be penny mo ade eja. So anybody who try that act on you, just report them.
All right. Okay. Get you any final words, or that is all.
I think she needs. Sometimes people like I said, we don't consider the mental health aspect, or like, because sometimes it's just attachment. Like maybe fathers who, let's say, raise their children alone, and maybe they become so close to the fact that it could lead to having a romantic relationship. And it's obviously not a good thing, but to them it's like they are all they've got, like, so they are so close that they don't even see anything wrong with what they are doing. So in that case, they need to see, like, a third party needs to come in, and it could be like a therapist, a professional licensed therapist. So like I said before, this lady, first of all, needs to snap out of it. Like, sometimes you're going on the wrong path and you don't know you are even on the wrong path until somebody, I don't know if she knows, I mean, her friends know, or like other family members know, but I'm sure probably it's a secret, because obviously if people knew, I don't think she would be sending this to a third party for an opinion. So, and the fact that I feel like I would have loved to know, like I said, details, but if she's sending this for discussion, that maybe she's realized that what she's doing is not good, or she needs help, or she wants help, or she wants advice. So the advice that she probably she's getting now is that she needs to snap out of it. She needs to see someone, and if she's a Christian, she also needs to pray to God for the strength to be able to get out of the situation for her own good. Because if pregnancy comes into the conversation, then how are you going to? It becomes more complicated and just nasty. So, like, now that the opportunity is there, she needs to grab it and just, seek help and leave this is a toxic relationship. It's unhealthy, and it's incest. So, yeah.
All right. Thank you all very much. Seek professional help. See a therapist, a counselor, any matured person who you think might be able to help you. Your mental health, your psychological, your emotional health is of very big importance. Depression is real. Suicide is real. Talk to someone today. There are certain people who do not like voicing out, who always tend to harbor things deep down in them. It's high time you speak up. Let out all your emotions. All the emotions you've been gathering, all the thoughts, let it out today. If you are supposed to cry. But speak up to avoid something like depression, the thought of suicide crossing your mind, and a whole lot. So this is where we draw the line for today. I answer to the name Ohima Chimode. A big thanks to Ohima Lillian and also Gertrude for always contributing immersively to this show, and also to DJ Rock, the only rock without a C, and also not on the rating, our lovely listeners and viewers of GTR. We say kudos to your elbow. Today being a Tuesday, time with Kontakra will be coming your way at exactly 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. GMT. DJ Rock will be taking over from now to 2 p.m. And also don't forget, news update will be coming your way at exactly 12 p.m. From there, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., DJ CHARM, the only DJ with the charming fingers, will be taking over us. So stay tuned and listen to Stereo.